Yo, this is the Junkyard Dog, Jerome Williams, and we about to have that real talk with my man GS. Let's go.
Yeah. With the 26th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Jerome Williams from Georgetown University.
And Jerome Williams, the Junkyard Dog, off the beautiful.
Oh, impressive fashion, Jerome Williams.
Jerome
Williams takes it strong to the rack with the flush.
So speaking of the Big Three, we finally get to it. Mm-hmm. Tell me what it was like, because the Big Three is it's ex-NBA players,
right?
Designed by Ice Cube,
right?
And he wanted to give players that still had game in them, but couldn't run up and down with these 21-year-olds jumping out the gym
right.
like that. So he was like, these guys are still competitive. People still want to pay to see them play. They still love these guys. They still are hometown favorites in the hearts of a lot of people. How about we allow them to play 3-on-3, half court, and we take it from city to city. We have a championship, and we bring you the best basketball. And they really training,
right?
Really trying hard to win. And how many teams in the Big Three?
8 teams.
8 teams. So you told me that you was actually going to help a friend. Try out for the Big Three. You ended up on the team. So tell me how that went.
Man, listen, I was like, I wanted to go to the Big Three, maybe get a television job, something in the front office, you know, laid back, sitting in the air conditioning, you know. And I show up, and they're like, well, you got to fill out these forms, and you got to have you come to the combine. I'm like, okay, no problem, no problem. I get to the combine, my name's not on the list. They're like, well, JY, here, we just going to give you this jersey real quick. You ain't got to do nothing, just play. Okay, so I grab a jersey, and a lot of squeaking in the background. And I see all my friends there, all the camaraderie, all the memories. We start slapping five, like, Junkyard, you still got it. I was like, listen, I've been playing against high school kids the last like 10, 12 years, okay? What I might have is not where it needs to be in order to be playing in this league. But push come to shove, you know, they check ball with me one time, and I gave them a little mixtape. They, gave a little something. Then I was like, all right, I got to stop. That's about all I got. Right? Yeah, I got all I got. Next thing I know, Iceman and Dr. J like, Junkyard still got it. I'm like, now I don't know how much I still have.
Yeah.
But it's wild because, what your mind tells you can't do, the Lord will step in and tell you what you can do. And I have to admit, that's what happened, because I wouldn't even be here talking about this Big Three, if it wasn't for prayer and just understanding that, I wasn't finished. I was like, man, I'm done. No, you're not. You're not done. You're done when I say you're done. And that's basically how I ended up with the Big Three. And I get drafted number 6 in the first round. Like, wow, I'm 44. I was the oldest person picked.
Team name?
In the first 2 rounds of the draft.
Yeah, what's the team name?
Team Power.
Team Power.
Team Power's in the house, so I got picked by Corey Maggette and Katino Mobley, and those guys I've had a chance to play with beforehand, and really love the way they play, and I was glad to get picked. And Clyde Drexler's my coach, laid back, smooth, smooth. So we go out there and we just give it our all, and obviously I'm a role player and like to do the dirty work and get it done, just like the fans know me to be. Nothing's changed. Setting screen, diving for loose ball. We having fun. You know what I'm talking about.
How competitive is it on the level of 1 to 10? Because some people will look at it and be like, oh man, this is not the NBA.
Oh no, trust me. It's about a 12. We had so many guys blowing injuries the first week. We had to say, wait a minute, fella. We might need to lower the intensity. I tell you like this. This is how it is. Okay, everybody know the Vietnam War. Vietnam vets come home. They had these flashbacks. See, it's like us. We're like war veterans that you have taken off the field. Now you put them back in the mixtape box. And on these islands, oh my goodness, man, we having flashbacks out there. We start blinking. Everything goes dark. We don't hear the fans. We don't hear nothing. All we see is blood, sweat, and tears. We're getting ready to pour out with what we used to could do. Now, we don't jump as high, but the mind works just as fast.
Man, I seen an interview with Kenyon Martin. was talking a bus. Well, that's normally what he do.
That's what he do.
He used to be down in Houston at the gym called the Fundy.
Uh-huh.
So everybody used to play when they come to Houston. And he talk noise like crazy. And I seen him talking noise, talking about we gonna win, nobody's gonna beat us, and this and that and stuff. Like, how is it like with the noise talking, man? I know a lot of those guys are your friends, and like, but the level of competitiveness that y'all have amongst each other, I know that y'all still want to win.
Here's what people don't know. They think like Gary Payton, trash talker, ultimate. Kenyon Martin, big time trash talker. Charles Oakley, talk trash. Rashad McCants, big, you know, he got some Andre Owens, the Rambo, he got it. But the biggest trash talker of them all, which they haven't figured out yet, is the dog. It's me. The problem is they don't understand dog language.
Yeah.
See,
another language.
They don't understand the language. I'm talking, I'm telling them what I'm saying, dog, you understand what's about to happen?
Yeah.
And they don't. It's like I'm speaking French, Spanish, Russian. They can't get the translation of it because the woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. They come out.
Only the dogs in the audience understand. So we communicate and they like, yeah, dog, you just got back. And I'm like, yo, you saw that, right? It's getting ready to happen again. And they don't understand that. So, you know, we just be having fun out there, man. But they haven't gotten it yet.
They ain't got it yet.
Yeah, I'm talking trash.
So, NBA, still you making all this money, you're still maintaining a relationship with the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do a person make this kind of money, this fame, notoriety, and still maintain a healthy relationship with the Lord?
You know, it's easy for me because I asked him for a gift at a young age. And I thought that I was done, you know, in terms of growing and things of that nature. So when I asked him for 7 inches and he granted it, I said, if you ever need me, you're going to be able to count on me. Because I know this is a gift from you because, you know, so the money, so money doesn't even, you know, doesn't really register. It doesn't mean, you know, like the song says, God over money.
Yeah.
You know, without God, you know, there is nothing else. So, you know, the money part of it is, it can come and go, you know, but the one thing that's forever is your relationship.
Oh, in the end of everything, like when the story of Jerome Junkyard Dog Williams is written, like, what do you want to be remembered as? Because I mean, you know, even before NBA, you seem like you was doing some crazy, incredible things with AI and coaches, and then you NBA, and then after the NBA, you're going to some more coaching, and I mean, now you're in the Big 3 and shooting for peace and all these different organizations. I mean, what would you like your legacy to be?
Man, legacy is all about, you know, sharing the love of Christ and touching somebody. You know, I just want people to remember that I came to make sure I put a smile on somebody's face and show the love of Jesus Christ through my personality, through my presence, and what I was able to produce. And if that can do that and change a life and point someone towards Him, that's the legacy right there. That's it. That's the ultimate Super Bowl championship, Hall of Fame, whatever you want to call it. That would be it.